Hello.
We did our best.
Leave this to me.
Right. Yes. Uh. Hmm. What? Sorry. I'm getting. There's a ITV Retro, and they're doing a Thunderbirds 24/7 live stream, and it's the episode. It's the very first episode, in fact. It's the one with Fireflash, but we're not here for Thunderbirds, are we? Well, maybe some of us are, but you're not here for Thunderbirds. You're here right now because you're like, hey, look, you've called the show Star Trek Final Unity. Yeah. All I have to do is double click on it and we'll watch it together, right? I'll load up. I've got a script, you see. I've got an actual script. I've been working on this for months, you see. I've got my script in front of me. It's a beautiful script. It's a wonderful script. It's the best script. Other people, you know, they write scripts. They're not as good as my scripts, but truly, I have the best scripts. Everyone agrees with me. Everyone says I've got the best scripts. You know, they got scripts, but they're not as good as the scripts I write. It took me a long time to write all of that. But that's okay.
Captain's log.
It was worth it.
47111.
Yeah, we've already... Oh, God. There's this high-pitched whine in it, which is just not good. But anyway. We'll do that one. Yes, we're on my way to Horst Free. And... Oh, I know. Comms. If you click on the badge, it's a thing, so... Oh, Starfleet.
Admiral Williams here. What can I do for you, Captain?
Just thought I'd say hello.
I'd like to confirm our current orders.
Of course. Starfleet Command is still considering the options. While we review the situation, the Enterprise is to remain on patrol.
Alright. That's it, but how do I have an option to say go, get lost? Oh. Oh, more options.
What is the current situation, Admiral? Is there anything in particular we should be aware of?
Actually, things are relatively quiet right now. The only cause for concern is all the Romulan activity in the area.
Okay, alright. That's fine. And my rosary's repaired. So have I just... Because the scroll wheel doesn't work, so I have to click on that. User interfaces were built in an era before scroll wheels were ubiquitous. But then I think in 1995 Microsoft said, look, the middle mouse button, I think it would be a lot more useful if it was a scroll wheel. And then everyone said, yes, you're right. Microsoft actually used to do good things. So let's talk with Chancellor Daynub. Alright.
Thank you again for your efforts, but I'm afraid we're rather busy. There's much work to do to recover from this disaster.
I understand, Chancellor. We will let you return to your duties.
But I can do that again. Shaynok.
Greetings, Shaynok. I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Captain, how may I assist you?
Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise.
What brings an archaeologist of your stature to such a remote planet?
I am excavating the ruins of a Chodak outpost. The Federation Archaeological Survey is sponsoring my work.
Who are the Chodak?
An ancient race.
I
At
like
their
the,
peak, the Chodak occupied most of what is now the Romulan Empire. But I thought all known Chodak ruins were on the other side of the neutral zone.
This is the first Chodak site found in Federation space. It was my good fortune to discover it.
Ah, that's I do like the minimalist animation this has got, you know, because you had to make this all fit onto one CD, by the way, 600 megabytes inside.
What have you found so far?
A great deal, actually. I have uncovered evidence of an extensive administrative system, as well as examples of Chodak computer technology quite similar to our own isolinear rods.
Isolinear
Intriguing.
rods.
Such devices would be among the oldest known examples of isolinear technology in the galaxy.
I hope to confirm that fact. I sent several rods to the Mertens orbital station for testing. They've developed a
You can
gravitic
get
stress
isolinear
dating
rods at
method which
PC
is
World, I
extremely
believe.
accurate. However, I have not yet received their results.
Merton Station had been attacked, was almost completely destroyed.
I'm afraid we have got some bad news for you, Shanok. Merton's station has been attacked. It was almost completely destroyed.
Indeed. That is a great loss.
Be most eager to examine the site myself. I can beam down immediately. Yes.
I'd be most eager to examine the site myself. I can beam down immediately.
Captain, I'm aware of your reputation as an archaeologist, but I cannot permit any visitors. The excavation is far too delicate. My apologies.
Shanok, we have several Garidian refugees aboard who are trying to find something called the Fifth Scroll. They said you might be able to help.
Possibly. I once did extensive research on the Lawgiver and the Followers. They fled into what is now Federation space 1,000 years ago, bearing the Fifth Scroll with them.
We've heard of them. So where did these followers go?
I never found the Followers' colony, but your friends should not lose hope. In my search, I stumbled on one of the Followers' ancient ships. The logs indicated that they had found an M-class planet suitable for colonization.
Thank you for your help, Shanok. Good luck.
And to you, Captain. Live long and prosper.
All right. So
What are your orders, Captain?
what? Well, no, I don't. I don't consider the
I should
situation.
like to consider the situation a bit further.
That is going to be my diplomatic answer for I don't know. And now I'm considering the situation. I am going to say, Chancellor Daynab.
Chancellor, the Vulcan archaeologist Shanok sent some artifacts to Merton Station to be tested. Can you give us any information about this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Shanok's artifacts were in the destroyed section of the station, as were many other relics we were analyzing.
Oh,
Thank you again for your efforts, but I'm afraid we're rather busy.
how
There's much work to do
unfortunate.
to recover from this disaster.
Well, I should say so. That's troubling. Yes. Data. No. Troy.
Counselor, do you have any thoughts?
I'm sorry, Captain, but I don't have any suggestions right now.
What, didn't you sense any deception from Councillor Daynab? I thought...
Captain, message from Starfleet. It is Admiral Redrick.
Oh, right. On screen.
On screen. Greetings, Admiral. What can we do for you?
Jean-Luc, good to see you again. I have a little favor to ask. Would you be interested in finding a little lost lamb for me?
I was already committed to another assignment. I'm afraid I can't help you. A lamb.
A lamb?
A figure of speech. I have a friend stationed on Morasia, an exobiologist. I haven't heard from her in quite a while. I'm getting a little worried. I'd like you to check into it if you can.
Oh, I see. Get me to do all the work for you, lazy DEI hire. Why can't you do it yourself?
Morasia? Isn't that some sort of zoological habitat?
Oh, it's much more than that, Jean-Luc. The Morasians have created 3 distinct biotopes, 3 completely different ecologies in one section of their planet. They call it the Preserve, the latest wonder of the galaxy.
I wonder if this is like a photograph, and then what they've done is they've pixelized it, and that way they can animate it.
Who exactly is this lost lamb?
Her name is Dr. V. Hunforsch. She was on Morasia cataloging local species for the Federation Zoological Database, but no one's seen her for days.
Have the local authorities investigated the matter?
Constable Lixie, who runs the preserve, thinks V went on a field trip and that there's nothing to worry about. To humor me, she said I should send a team to investigate.
Admiral, do you have any reason to suspect foul play?
The truth? V is headstrong, but she might be chasing butterflies. But I think there's more to it than that. And Jean-Luc, Marasia is applying for Federation membership. You could review the state of affairs there while you're looking for our exobiologist.
Very well, as soon as we receive a report, we'll get underway.
Very well. As soon as we receive your report, we'll get underway.
I'll transmit it immediately. Oh, and Jean-Luc, the Morassians have a strict matriarchal society. Males are usually treated as servants at best. Don't take it personally.
Understood, sir.
Good luck. Redrick out.
Right, I'll ready the genocide
Lay
bombs.
a course for Marassia, Warp 5.
No girls
Yes, sir.
allowed.
Engage.
Troy can be my witness. Dr. Crusher, ready the menopause bomb. We're gonna make this matriarchy say, can't a man do it? I do like this keyboard, but why does the enter key have to be so... Oh, I don't know. I'm probably just... Like, I've got this clicky keyboard, right? And it's one with the numpad. And all the keys are fine. But the enter on the numpad is not clicky. And I just like, well, why is that? Why is that? Why have you gone like, you've advertised this as a clicky keyboard? Oh, except for the enter. That's the only button on the keyboard which isn't clicky. Oh, I don't know. It infuriates me though. Look, enjoy this relaxing Starfields screensaver whilst I'm going to go and fetch another log, basically.
Warning. Entering nebula. Entering non-aligned space.
Captain's log supplemental. The Enterprise has arrived at Marassia to investigate the disappearance of Dr. V. Hunforsh, an exobiologist stationed here for the past 2 years. The 3 species native to this world have enjoyed a millennium of peaceful cooperation, and this visit will give us the opportunity to review Marassia's petition for membership in the Federation. It's time we introduced ourselves. Mr. Worf, hail Constable Lixie.
Aye, Captain.
I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Federation Starship Enterprise. We have come to investigate the disappearance of Dr. Hunforsh.
Welcome to Marassia. As I told Admiral Redrick, I really don't think Dr. Hunforsh is in any danger. She's probably on an extended field trip.
No,
Good.
keep them under
We'll
wraps.
need your beam-down coordinates.
I shall transmit them.
What a horrible monster.
And Captain, in order to protect
Ready
the animals
the
in
genocide
preserve,
bombs right
we permit
now.
no weapons of any kind on the surface.
Out-of-way teams carry phasers for self-defense only. They can be locked on a low stun setting. I assure you none of your animals will be harmed.
I'm sorry, Captain. I won't allow it. We cannot predict how even your lowest setting will affect our animals.
Then, genocide bombs. We respect your laws like the bitchy Federation we are.
We will respect your laws. The away team will not be armed.
For a male, you are unusually cooperative.
Is there any better way to begin a relationship?
Forgive me, Captain. I am not accustomed to seeing a male in command. I will await your investigators.
Why am I talking with the genocide bomb target? Oh wait, this is Star Trek. It's not Warhammer 40k. Oh well, there we go. So go to the transporter room, I guess. Yeah, let's take a transport down to the thing. Beep 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 beep. Oh,
Beam down coordinates selected.
The team has been selected for me. God, that's loud, isn't it? Loading the next bit. God, they're hideous. Kill them all.
Visitors for Constable Lixie. Constable Lixie is present.
Why can't we have like the nice looking aliens like in the original series?
The Starship Enterprise.
There was one serving on the bridge. What was her name? Mares? Emrys?
Welcome.
Something like that.
So you are the artificial human. Interesting. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there really is no need for alarm. Dr. Hunforsh is probably just on an extended field trip.
Uh-huh.
The Preserve clearly embodies your philosophy of life forms living within life forms to create a single harmonious organism. It is an impressive achievement.
Can we shut up the bird?
Commander. Your perceptiveness does you credit.
And right, let's have a look at this. So I'm alt tabbing. Let's see how the mouse cursor copes with the alt tabbing. And so what am I on the zoo? Who were the last people?
Who were the last people to see the doctor?
Apparently, Consultant Idia was the last to see her. They had dinner or some such. It's all in my report. You should be able to access it through your tricorder.
The whole reason I'm not allowed to bring phasers down to this planet is that I can't shoot this stupid bird making its stupid noises. Stupid birds. And, is this all the options I got?
If the doctor had been injured somewhere in the Preserve, would you be able to locate her?
Of course. But our surveillance system can detect signs of distress in any of our inhabitants, and we've had no sign of trouble from the doctor.
Your tone suggests that you do not like Dr. Hunforsh.
She hasn't made many friends here. She disagrees openly with our philosophy, our methods, and has even accused us of smuggling banned species.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I would like to investigate the preserved grounds where the doctor last worked.
We'd prefer to limit the number of outsiders in the preserve while it is under
welcome
construction.
to the next
Investigating
part
the
of
doctor's
this
laboratory
episode of
should
Star
be
Trek,
sufficient.
where we
A
got
thorough
the
investigation of the doctor's
hideous
disappearance
orangutan.
will require me to enter the preserve. Furthermore, the Federation Council has requested a review of Marasia. Unhindered access will allow me to prepare a far more detailed report.
The Federation's requests are not law here. Not yet. But in the interests of cooperation, I'll open up the area surrounding my outpost. Be sure to stay within the visitors' areas. You must understand my responsibility to the animals
I've
comes
never heard of it before. And
I have
just
no
like,
more questions for you at this
I like
time.
to see this episode
May I
of Star
investigate
Trek,
the
and I've
doctor's
actually
quarters?
got to play with
Of course. Her laboratory quarters are at the end of the path towards the mountains.
Right. So, walk to door. It's spazzing out. We know why it's right. I know why it's spazzing out. So I've got to do a save. It really doesn't like me alt tabbing, so you know we just call it that, and then we'll quit the game. Yes. Right. But bear with me. Right. There we go. So I'm getting the next bit's ready. You see. Oh yes. Double click on the game to get it going. Move that to that side there. Move that to there. Now I can see you. Now I can see the game. There we go. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna. Let's
Captain's
use my
log,
phone.
Stardate
and I don't have to
47111.1. A Federation listening post along the Romulan neutral zone.
Yeah, we've got over that bit. Yeah. Right, okay. Star Trek Final Unity. Yeah, look. Load. Final Unity walkthrough. And that's the one. So now go to the next bit. Right. So, I'm at the laboratory. So, is this... No? Walk to the Canyon Biotrope? Walk to the laboratory. Oh good, I hope you animate all of this. Yep. Oh good, you've mercifully cut that short. Right, so... Walk to biotable. So, there's a bioprobe on... No. It looks like he's... Hang on. Come closer, right? Does that not look like he's holding... Oh, it's a tricorder.
The biotable incorporates bioassay hardware to analyze specimens and perform scans. I do not believe that will work.
I was hoping if I could,
The biotable incorporates bioassay hardware to analyze...
Ah, right. Now. Put that away, right? Get bioprobe, there we go. Unfortunately, being a point-and-click adventure, it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Right, so I've got the bioprobe. Right, what else is there to do? So the bioprobe, pick up the field units A, B, and C. I don't want the carcass. Ah, get field unit A. B. C. There we go. So I got all that stuff. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to there's like some objects here, and there's a very few pixels to get it right on, and it's just okay. So pick up any carcass, right? So let's pick up a carcass. That'll do. And then use carcass on biotable.
Subject is marked as a Kujan gibbon. Probable cause of death is massive infection by Naturov parasites. This parasite is not native to the Kujan's habitat.
Interesting. Put the carcass back in its...
I do not believe that will work.
It's saying I should put it back on the table. Repeat buff process with the other two carcasses.
Subject is marked as a myocordae mole.
I really am enjoying the bzz, bzz all the time. It's not distracting in the slightest. I don't even remember what they said, but who cares? Because that stupid zip zip zip, it's like I can't concentrate. I'm special needs. I struggle with distracting noises.
Subject is marked as a Frednorian boar. Probable cause of death is malnutrition.
Frednorian boar. I believe... Hana boar. A close genetic relative.
Well, I can't hear you because of all the bloody noises. Good game design.
That will work.
Now, it's saying I used the tricorder in the comm panel and found near the computer. Right, so where's the tricorder? Use tricorder on the computer.
A massive computer fragmentation has erased the doctor's files.
Yes,
the only
cue the autism
salvageable
song
message
indeed.
from her daily log is sessions with Tracker Malas cancelled. Schedule again after field trip.
Tracker Malas.
Open a channel to Tracker Malas.
Channels open.
I am Lieutenant Commander Data of the Starship Enterprise.
Not that
I'm
you can hear me
investigating
over the
absence
bzzz,
of Dr.
bzzz, bzzz,
Porsche.
bzzz all the time.
Greetings. I doubt that she is in any danger. She's probably just taking a vacation after her blow-up with Constable Lixie.
Let's just have a nice conversation whilst the bzzz, bzzz all the time. What do I have to do? Find your name.
We found your name in the doctor's laboratory. What is your relationship with her?
I teach her territorial recognition. At least I did. We suspended our lessons after the power outages began. I haven't seen her since, but I doubt she's lost. Such an excellent tracker, even if she is a bit weak in the nose.
Right, now, power outages.
You mentioned power outages. Can you describe them in greater detail?
A power surge at our quarantine shelter destroyed some of the generators. 2 watchers were seriously injured and several animals escaped. Since then, we've had outages in the biotopes. They're still under investigation.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the bzzz. You'll have to speak up, love. What's the next bit? Without the generator? Without the generator.
Without the generator, the individual containment fields in the shelter will not function. You would no longer be able to quarantine any animals for analysis or adaptation.
That's right. Most of our personnel are out searching for escaped animals right now. Dr. Hunforsh might be doing that on her own.
And, some questions?
I have some questions regarding several animal carcasses which we found in the doctor's laboratory.
Of course.
Dr. Hunforsh was examining these carcasses for a reason. I suggest we perform biological and sonic scans on the carcasses ourselves.
I wish you well on your search.
You know what Star Trek TNG really lacked? It really lacked the constant bzzz thing going on over and over. Hey! Who says we're done with covering conversation? Oi, Tracker Melas.
Open a channel to Tracker Malas.
Channels open.
I'm not done interrogating you yet. So, some questions about the... yeah.
I have some questions regarding several animal carcasses which we found in the doctor's laboratory.
Of course.
That one.
A creature tagged as a Frednorian boar apparently died of starvation. Do you know how this could have occurred?
Hard to say. The Watchers are quite good. I can't imagine they'd just let this happen. Maybe they were given the wrong care instructions. Or maybe the animal was not identified correctly.
A creature tagged.
A creature tagged as a Kujan gibbon died of a parasitic infection not found in its native habitat. How could this have occurred?
I don't know. The Watchers are the ones who care for the animals. Maybe they can help you.
These Watchers suck.
One creature experienced an energy drain within its neural pathways. It is
I'm
untagged,
experiencing
but
an
appeared to be a
energy
mole
drain
of some
within my
sort.
irritation
It's probably a
pathways.
myocordae mole. They're quite common on Marasia. But I've never heard of one dying like this before.
Its cause of death is unusual?
Its cause of death is unusual, but not unprecedented. I have personally encountered a species that consumed human neural energy for survival. Is there a preserve animal that might feed on myochordae neural energy?
None that I know of. Perhaps the myochordae got caught in one of the generator power surges, but then it wouldn't be drained of energy. I don't know.
Thank you for your time.
I wish you well on your search.
It's possible the constable felt that telling us about her argument with the doctor would arouse our suspicion.
Yeah, I'm not done talking. Tracker Menace, I have
Open
more
a channel to
questions for
Tracker
you,
Melas.
bitch.
Channels open.
This blow-up you mentioned.
This blow-up you mentioned. Do you mean the
it's
constable and the
Lieutenant
doctor had an
Columbo.
argument?
Dr. Hoonforsch discovered that several animals from Aramut's second shipment were illegal species which had been mistagged. I think she accused the constable of smuggling, but I'm not sure. Healer Zolas told me the story.
And what exactly are the
Watcher's responsibilities?
The Watchers feed and care for the preserved species.
Yeah, okay. And smuggling is a serious offense.
Smuggling is a serious offense. It would certainly jeopardize the acceptance of Marassia into the Federation.
That's why she thought Constable Lixie might be involved, to thwart Federation entry.
I'm fighting fire with literal fire. And, that's it.
Thank you for your time.
Right, walk to the
I
entrance.
wish you well on your search.
Right, so put that away. Data, can you do me a favour and run, not walk? Run. If I click it, it goes faster. Crossroads? So it says walk to the entrance, walk to Constable's office. It doesn't say where that is, but... So, Shuttle Dock, Atoll Tree, Boyfrost Biotrope. No, I don't want to go there. Marine Biotrope, Quarantine Shelter. So, Constable's office. Right, up there then. This would be the bit where you'd hear Rasidi wearing and seeking sectors, isn't it? So, your Constable Lixes. This is just going to have a load of annoying noises, isn't it? That's the wrong one. Now, I need to say, Constable, I would like to know.
Constable, I would like to know why Dr. Hoonforsch accused you of smuggling.
Yeah.
She found a Romulan creature, which is, of course, banned from import by Federation law. It was tagged as a similar legal species. She has accused me of smuggling it in order to damage our chances for Federation membership.
I don't like you just disgusting, orangutan.
How do you explain the mistagged animal?
I blame our supplier, Aramut. He's rude, devious, and barely competent. If I'd known Aramut was a Ferengi, I'd never have listened to Idia's recommendation. But the contract is binding, and he does deliver on time.
Now, not any of those questions. I have a creature type. Oh, what's... I can move this? Did you see that? Look, I can actually... yeah.
I appreciate your candor.
You impress me, Commander. It's strange that your creator confined you in the male form. Still, you compensate well.
I believe the constable. She seems genuinely devoted to the preserve, and I don't think she would resort to smuggling, even to thwart Federation membership.
Right. I'm not done talking to you, bitch. Now, Alright.
Constable, I understand the Preserve has been experiencing some unusual power outages.
Those were just a few temperamental generators failing. They've been repaired. Is the Federation now concerned with our internal technical difficulties as well?
Has there been any contact with Dr. Hun Forsch?
No, I'm afraid not.
So, do some more talking then. Well, that's the only question I've got left then.
Why do you oppose Federation membership?
Membership in the Federation would compromise Marasia's freedom of action. Some of us would rather not see that happen.
Has there been any contact with Dr. Hun Forsch?
No, I'm afraid not.
Right, so I need to...
Has there been any contact with Dr.
No.
Alright, I'll talk with the bird.
Visitors for Constable Lixie. Constable Lixie is present.
That is unnecessary. That is unnecessary.
I'd like to see what Dr. Hyun Forsch was doing in her lab before she disappeared.
So, according to this, you see, there's a whole, like, conversation tree while I'm not having with this constable, right? What you're supposed to do, right, is, well, so, been in the laboratory, right? We've done all the tricorder stuff in the comport, talked with the thing, done the carcass on the table. Then what you when you say smuggling is a serious offence, you go to the constable's office, you talk to the constable, you say, Constable, I'd like to know, I have some questions, and then there's a creature tagged, and a myocardial, I'd like to know, but Dr. Hein Forsyth. I guess I'm just gonna walk out of here then.
That is unnecessary.
We should search for Dr. Hun Forsch's lab.
Yeah. So, walk to Crossroads. And then there's a shuttle dock. So to the shuttle dock I'll walk. And then walk to shuttle dock. Now, there's a micro generator in this shuttle dock. Alright, I now have a micro generator. And walk to path. Walk to Bog Forest Biotrope. Oh. Alright. Oh, it's Bog Forest. I thought it said Boy Forest. I was like, oh dear, what's going on here? There's something about the matriarchy. Right, so this is the Bog Forest, okay, and in, right, so, right, hang on. Use the micro generator on the power port. So, use these are field units. Make it tricorder bioprobe. Use microgenerator.
The doctor's disappearance may be related to her research. Perhaps we should examine her laboratory.
On the power port.
This is a topographical map of the biotope. The main habitats are the 4 tunnels within that petrified tree.
Alright, okay. Right, use sample collection process. Use field unit B on tunnel 1. They all look the same, but field unit B on skull? Where's tunnel 1? Tunnel 1. Tunnel... Where's... So, not the Derwent tree on the antenna? Bog forest map. Rocks like a tree. So...
I'd like to learn more about the doctor's research. Let's take a look at her lab.
Yeah, I got a feeling this guy's missed out saying about that, but let's just have a look at this, see if I can...
This is a topographical map of the biotope. The main habitats are the 4 tunnels within that petrified tree.
So there's a skull.
These Derwent and Grotke trees appear to be thriving. The preserve clearly uses excellent soil management techniques.
Ah, tunnel... Did you see that? Tunnel 2, tunnel 1, right. Field unit...
The field unit is configured for a specific terrain and climate. It monitors the conditions of animals who have been injected with...
Yeah, so field unit B on tunnel 1. Right, so there it goes. Slowly, slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. The race to make this game longer than what it needs to be. They could have done with an editor on this to say, look, I appreciate you got your animations, but can we speed this along perhaps?
The doctor's disappearance may be related to her research. Perhaps we should examine her laboratory.
I know that, but anyway. So there's this... Right, so use the bioprobe on field unit B. A sample will appear in the inventory. Okay. Repeat this process for tunnels 2, 3 and 4.
I do not believe that will work.
Use field unit A on tunnel 2. Oh dear. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed this nice relaxing animation of this sprite going back and forth, because it seems that Spectrum Holobyte thought it was really important to do this not 1, not 2, but 4 times.
The doctor's disappearance may be related to her research. Perhaps we should examine her laboratory.
Yes, I would like to do that, but, you know, field unit B and such. Now, use the bioprobe on field unit A. Use field unit B on tunnel 3. This is very exciting. Well, looking ahead at this, what I'm supposed to do is get all 4 of these samples, and then I'm going to go to the shuttle.
We should search for Dr. Hunforsh's lab.
Yeah, but can't you see I'm busy collecting field samples, Worf? I mean, do you want to go and fly over and do it yourself?
There is no sample in this.
Use field unit bay. Tunnel 4. Right, there we go. Exciting, exciting, exciting. We're all having a good time. This is fun. I'm not impatient. I just think that someone really ought to have edited this and made it not.
The doctor's disappearance may be related to her research. Perhaps we should examine her laboratory.
Yes, perhaps we should examine her laboratory. Once we collect all 4 field sample things, you know. Was this bit necessary? Would have thought, oh, you know, this will be a good bit of interaction, you know, people will enjoy this. Let's make sure they do it 4 times though. Any more than 4 times and they might get bored and start rummaging around and tidying things up on their desk. Right. Bioprobe. Field unit B. Right. We're
The
done.
neural cells of this deceased Granger bot.
Now, use the microgenerator. Walk to path.
We should search for Dr. Hoonforsh's lab.
I know, Worf. We're getting there. So now we're going to go to the shuttle dock. I'm going to the shuttle dock. Nice and slowly. Slow and steady. Shuttle dock. Oh, aren't we having fun with this nice slow animation where we're not going to skip any of it? You guys going to come along or are you just going to stay there? In fact, why are these guys here? Is it just that they can be porters for data? Because data can't carry all of this stuff. Right, use... microgenerator. Right, now we can walk away. To the crossroads. Right, so here we are in the nice laboratory where we're all having a good time. And something... Oh, a sonic scope. What's that one about? We're going to listen in on great detail. So, use each of the 4 samples under the sonic scope.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's neural pathways have been drained of electrical energy.
Oh, no. Use that sample on the sonic scope.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject contains high ionic residue and trace amounts of neurotranquilizers.
Deadly neurotoxin.
Creature may consume energy.
Right. Use that then.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's neural pathways have been drained of electrical energy.
Right, so that's all 4 of the samples. Oh no, still got a sample? Oh. Guess all the samples are done with. Right. So use each of the 4 samples in the sonic scope. Walk to the entrance. Right.
I do not believe that will work.
Well, try walking then. Walk to Crossroads. To the shuttle dock. And now let's have a look at this.
The micro-generator uses thermal energy to replenish its internal power source.
Use tricorder.
This micro-generator has a thermally rechargeable power source.
I assume it's been charged up because that's what it said. It says get microgenerator now fully charged, but there's no indicator it was. So to the marine bio, the marine place, to the marina. Quarantine shelter, marine biotope. Oh boy, I sure love these slow animations. It was a different time in the 90s. A gentler time. A time of slower paced stuff, and it was all good and great and stuff. Do do do. Do 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 do. Dum de dum de dum. Right, so same procedure as before. Use the microgenerator on the power port.
This is a topographical map of the biotope. The main habitats are within the jelly corals and the water.
Right, so field unit C on jelly corals. Oh, good. I really enjoy some. Hey, you know the thing you did 4 times before? Do it again, another 4 times. Yep, this is. I like the stuff with the power generator. That was fun. But this is a bit. Oh, time's up. Right, so.
I'd like to learn more about the doctor's research. Let's take a look at her lab.
Shut up! We've just been to the lab, you silly bent. Use field unit C on jelly corals. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. You're not frustrated at all, shouting at the screen right now. It's like, oh, you forgot to do X, Y, and Z. Because I'm not going to do this without walkthrough. And if the walkthrough lies to me, then well, we're not going to get very far, are we? We'll have to find another walkthrough. Ah, right, you're here. Good. Okay, so
we should search for Dr. Hoonforsh's lab.
I see no way of using.
Use bioprobe field unit C. Right. Use field unit. Oh. Use field unit C on jelly corals. Off he goes to jelly some corals. He's a Cockney bioprobe. Is it time to use the bioprobe? Come on, get walking over there, Data. Dumpty 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 dum. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
We should search for Dr. Hoonforsh's lab.
Yeah, but the jelly probe. Oh God! You're coming back! Yay! Oh, this is exciting. I'm glad we're enjoying ourselves.
The blood sample from this Edlin fish contradicts its ID tag. Additional...
Yeah, right. Very fascinating. Oh.
There is no sample in this field unit. If there...
Right. Oh yeah, get the microgenerator. I get a feeling I'm probably going to need to do some stuff. So, right. Back to the shuttle dock. I imagine it's the same as before, right? Put it in there and get it to charge up. Let's just double check stuff, make sure I'm right. Yeah. Walk to shuttle dock and put the microgenerator on the charge unit to charge it. Nice and so. Yeah. Don't worry, rest of the group. You just stay there. It's fine. We'll just teleport you to where you need to go. Right. Now. To the crossroads. To the lab. Use that sample on the sonic scope.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag.
Use that.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. All readings are normal.
Alright.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. All readings are normal.
And then use that.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. All readings are normal.
Oh, well, okay. That's pretty cool. The zip zap zip thing is just whatever, you know, it's whatever. Walk to the entrance. Right, so now don't worry, we've only got to do this another 4 times, I imagine, because we've only got 3 field units. So walk to the crossroads and walk to the shuttle dock. Now we get the microgenerator. And walk to the canyon. So that's quarantine, marine, bog forest. Ah, it's the other side. Right, so walk to the canyon biotrope. But please skip this animation. I'm clicking, but I think the clicking actually makes it a bit faster. Right. Ah, that sound effect I love. I'm real torn to use that a lot. Now it says I use Field Unit A.
This is a topographical map of the biotope. The main habitats are the caverns, the pit, and the crater.
Right, use Field Unit A and caverns. No. Use Field Unit A. I mean, that looks like a cavern. A crater? On the pit. There we go. Well, this will take about 6 months, considering how far away that pit is. So we use it on the caverns, the pit and the crater. Right.
I'd like to see what Dr. Hyun Forsch was doing in her lab before she disappeared.
Well, the lab that we keep going to. Well, we can talk to Troy.
I'd like to see what Dr. Hyun Forsch was doing in her lab before she disappeared.
Off?
We should search for Dr. Hoon Forsch's lab.
Crusher? I don't know. That probe's gonna be a while, guys. Anybody got any fun games we can play? Whilst we're waiting for this. So you played any good games lately? Did that Ark Raiders any good? I don't know much about it. I hear that's very popular. Use bioprobe on Field Unit A. But we have to wait for Field Unit A to get here first. Oh, here you are. Right.
I'd like to learn more about the doctor's research.
Yes. Use Field Unit A. We've already done the pit. Caverns. Right, there we go. And then we have to look for something called the crater. Yep. Maybe they're like, we need to show people just how long this game takes, and you know, it's good stuff, right? Yeah. Did anybody like not think, hey, this can we speed this bit along? Is this interesting? Is this fun? Is there something we can do whilst the probe goes away? Maybe we can have them.
I'd like to learn more about the doctor's research. Let's take a look at her lab.
Yeah, that's it. We'll have them talking about the research in their lab. You know, the lab they keep coming back to. So we've got the cap, and then we just need the crater. And I haven't seen a crater yet. I thought that was a crater, but it's not a crater, it's a pit. Oh, the crater's all the way over there. Hey, you see that crater way off in the distance, Field Unit A? Can you, you know...
There is no sound.
Use Field Unit A. And that crater. All the way in the horizon. About 100 kilometers distant. Yep. Right. Anything good on Twitter? Let's see what people are saying on the Twitter. Looking forward to the day when Western movies stop casting like they are making
I'd
a
like to
website
learn
for a
more about the
community
doctor's
college.
research. Let's take a look
Can't
at her
wait
lab.
for her to ruin the next June movie. No prizes for guessing who that's about. It's probably very possible they could have learned to get the fuck over it, but as a kid they threw autistic shit fits anytime the parents tried to get them to eat a vegetable, and the parents gave up. So now they're stuck developmentally stunted and eating like a 5-year-old. I can't stand chicken or pizza nuggies or mac and cheese. More liver and onions, please. Oh, and the side of leafy greens. Never hear any of these picky eaters, the ARFID, say, I can't stand chicken nuggets or pizza, I only eat pasta, vegetable soup and filleted fish. Are you done yet? Oh, I thought I was going to have time to scroll through Twitter. Right. Use the bioprobe.
We should search for Dr.
Shut up, Wolf! I'm trying to do science here. Go and lose a fight to some blue barrels. Water path. Right, walk to lab. And then, let's get onwards to the next bit. Oh, can we... Oh, you're well, okay. Well, we'll be here for another 10 minutes then. I'm guessing whoever did this bit was, like, not responsible at all for the exciting stuff with the generator and all that, what have you. Right, so, same as before. Let's do this. Oh.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis.
I left the
Subject's neural pathways have been drained of electrical energy.
Oh, that's alright. I left the micro generator there, but I don't need to do any more of this stuff, so I think I'll be alright.
Cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag.
I do not believe that will work.
One of my samples didn't work. What's going wrong? I'm not doing that all over again. No. Use the tricorder on the COM port. Healer Zolis.
Open a channel to Healer Zolis.
Channels to Healer Zolis are closed at this time.
Oh. 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 I have to do that again. Why did you lose my sample? I don't want to do it again. I don't. I'll try it one more time, right? If I can't get it to work, then I might just say, you know, good game. But I'm just going to watch a let's play of it on the thing. Look, mate.
This micro generator is...
Use field unit A on the cruise. So what's going on the old social medias then? Somebody talking about gaming, not interesting. Pokemon says she misses when stream was about gaming, not drama baiting and clip farming. Well, unfortunately, as you're a woman, that's all it's about. Does she even play games?
I'd like to learn more about the doctor's research. Let's take a look at her
Reviews
lab.
Wife edition. They're talking about something. Doesn't say what it's talking about. Yes, chemical safety and hazard non-affiliated thing. Guys working on the tanker, and oh, that's nice. An explosion happened, and it sent him flying. Lovely. Right. So, use bioprobe.
There is no sample in this field unit.
Go to the pit then. All you're doing is walk around cleaning up people we could deport now. Leeds Green Party. They're doing some paint flags.
I'd like to learn more about the doctor's research. Let's take a look at her lab.
Alright. Every pizza delivery chain is inedible now. Yeah, well, you know, we know who's working there now. And they're not really known for their history of making pizza. What else have we got? Japan doesn't need culture enrichment. Most things Chinese are actually Indian or Indic. Name a controversial person you'd like to see on the Joe Rogan podcast. He retired to South America and went missing. Right, so bioprobe.
There is no sample in this field.
I collected all this. Right, that's it. The game's over.
Beam us up.
Yeah, Captain, use the genocide bomb on them. Because I'm not doing any of that shit anymore. So, we'll just save it here as Exterminatus. And, you know what? That's it. I'm going to watch a Let's Play of that game now. Yes, Interdimensional Lizard, I won. Like in war games, the only winning move is not to play. So, you see, in the canyon there was 3 samples, and I fed them into the machine, and then sample number 3 got lost. I'm not able to get sample number 3 again, so I'm not able to contact Healer Milas or whatever her name is, and the story cannot progress any further. So I'm going to make up my own story. What happened is Captain Picard getting increasingly annoying with the women on this matriarchy planet saying I'm fine, be like, I'm fine this, and then he deployed the virus bombs and it burned the atmosphere of the planet, and then he fired a big laser beam and he tractor beamed the planet into the sun, and it was never seen again, and that's the end of the game.